What's up, YouTube? You guys, and back again with another deck. This is the Geargia deck I said I was gonna do last week. I just never got to it, which is unfortunate. Actually, no, that's not true. I actually did film it, but I needed to edit it, and I kind of forgot about it, and I changed the list a bit since then. So yeah, this is excuse me. This is essentially for the new format. I mean, nothing's really going to change except, maybe the side deck. But, I mean, the main deck I don't have to change at all because there were no major, staple changes to the list like there was last time. Like, everyone had to change their deck last time. But, this time there was no staple changes. So, I don't really have to change the main deck, or really the extra deck for that matter. So, yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. I shouldn't have to do a lot of explaining. 3 Geargia armor. This guy there's a reason he was not a hit on the list, and that's because he's not as good as everyone says. First, he's a flip, so, he's a little slow. And I experienced that firsthand today. I played a match with, my buddy Freeman, who, of course, was playing a stupid fucking hero deck, which, why is Stratos still banned? Like, come on. I understand that, Malicious and D-Draw are at 3 and whatnot, and and Teleport is also at 3, so I understand that deck could, in theory, come back. However, it's not that good anymore. I don't think it would be as good. But anyway, Geargia armor, I got way off course there, I apologize. Geargia armor is, despite its rapidly growing price. By the way, I picked these guys up for 3 apiece right before YCS Italy. So I don't know. I just decided to build it, and it just so happened they won the tournament. But yeah, I picked these up for $3 a piece. They are now 10 to 15 a piece. So as you can imagine, I am pretty fucking happy with myself. But anyway, yeah. They're a little slow. Flip effects are always slow. They can reset. You can do stupid combos, but it's not going to happen all the time. And like I said, I, played my friend Freeman. We played a full match. I ended up winning just because I ended up top decking. We were just grinding the whole time. Pretty much all 3 games, so it happens. 3 Geargia Arsenal. This card is pretty good. It's a Lone Fire Blossom, which just gets your armor, and that's it. But a lot of people don't realize he gains 200 attack for every Geargia monster on the field, including himself. There was a point where I had him at 19, which was pretty neat. So yeah, that's Arsenal. 3 Accelerator, sad face. I don't have hollows, but if anyone has hollows, let me know. I would gladly pick them up. Accelerator, I draw this guy too much, but he is very good. He is Kage no Kage, and he just comes right out, and you do all your stupid combos. 3 Mark II, you have to play it. You play Gear. He's there. 1 Geargiano, I guess you can just call this Mark 1. I like this card a lot, and a lot of people don't even know what it does. You can tribute him to special summon any level 4 machine type monster from your graveyard. However, its effects are negated, but basically you're just going to bring out one of your Karakuri tuners and go from there. This guy, Double Watchdog, he's your level 4 tuner. His effect is kind of irrelevant. 1 Strategist, your level 3 tuner. His effect is amazing. Well, it's pretty good. When this guy is normal or special summon, you can change the battle position of any monster on the field. So, one of your biggest combos are, you set the armor, and, it has to survive. So, on your turn, you can flip it up, or, they can attack it, and it'll flip up. You'll get your Accelerator, and then you flip them back face down. You summon this, flip them up, get another Accelerator. Alright, I'll just do the whole thing out. You get another Accelerator in your hand, and then you sync up for this guy, which lets you get this guy, and you special summon another one, and then you sync for Burrito, and then you get, this is really unorganized, and you get it, and then you sync up again, and you can either get another Burrito, or a Stardust, or a Scrapper, or whatever it is you need to finish it off. But these guys, every time the battle position of a Karakuri monster is changed, you get to draw a card. So if I bring out 2 of these, or even 1 of these, I'll bring out 1 in defense, and then switch to attack, and you get a +2. So that's pretty nasty. And I just made a mess. So let me just put everything back. This guy's good. It's also good, I mean, if you don't have them, you can switch them out with Geargia X with use Gear, bring them out, and then you'll have even more monsters. 1 Birdman, it's Birdman, it's pretty good. It can be dead sometimes, but, you know, that's what happens. And then 2 Mexi. I'm going to be swapping these out for Veilers next format, because I feel like Veilers can be a lot more viable than Maxi, just because dragons are dead, and, well, or will be dead, and Maxi is just, you're just not going to need it. In the main deck, at least, I don't really feel that you're going to need it. It was in there, it's in there for dragons, and that's really it. It doesn't do much against any other deck, really. I mean, any other commonly played decks, maybe Mermails, which I haven't played a Mermail deck in a long time. Play against it. So yeah, these are going to be Veilers next format. So those are the monsters. Spells. Triple up a start. It thins your deck out. And it doesn't really matter if your opponent gains more life points. I was playing against heroes. My life points were at 800. He had, I think, 10,000. It was, I think, or it might have been 8,000, because I was pumping him up and knocking him down at the same time. But I think he was around something like, it was like 8,000, 10,000, something. We'll just call it 9,000. And I OTK'd him. Just that. I was at 800. He was at, you know, whatever, 8,000, whatever. And I just OTK'd him, and that was a great moment in Geargia history. And then I play a Dark Hole because just sometimes you need it. And that's all I have to say. So now we got traps. Warning. Bottomless. Torrential. I need hollows. Compulse. Oh, that's a hollow. 2 Mirror Force. 1D Prison. I like this as a 1 of. It's good. I'd like to play 2 of them. I just can't find the room right now. 2 Fiendish. 2 Call. 3/7 Tools. I definitely need hollows of these. I was going through my commons the other day, and I just felt like 10 of these things. I was just like, yes! And triple gear, because you need to get to it as fast as you can. And sadly, I was looking at this earlier today, and I noticed on the artwork, like, you got Geargia X in the back. In the middle thingy, you got armor. Over here, you got arsenal, and over in this thingy, full doors with the numbers on top of them. Focus. And over here, you got accelerator, and then these guys who, like, they, like, ride in all of these little machines. So, well, some trivia for you. I'll show you the side deck real quick, but this is really for this format, so it might change a little bit for next. I'm not going to explain it. Well, I shouldn't really have to explain it. So he's traps on mirror match and whatnot. I'd like to main deck it, but I just can't find the room for it. 2 Rivalry goes in Iron Walls and Vandy's Emptiness. Okay, extra deck. Triple Bury. You could probably take this down to 2, but I just like 3, just because. But if I needed to cut something to make, if I really needed to add something and cut something, I'd probably cut one of these guys. 2 Burrito. I know a lot of people play 1, some people play 2, but I like 2 because, you know, of the combo I showed you, which does happen, and sometimes you just need them. Black Rose, which I never made, although I actually did make it today to save my life. But that's the only time I've ever made it. You know, Stardust, because sometimes, you know, if your opponent has a lot of back row and you don't have 7 tools, make Stardust. Scrap. This basically won the hero match earlier today. It was just for fun, but we were playing for fun, but he won the whole match for me. Crimson Blader, which I might cut him next format just because he's in there for dragons, really, so he's probably going to come out. For the Xyzs, we got 2 Geargia Karakuri. Oh, this card's so good. There was this... he's a replacement for Pot of Avarice. That is what he does, that is what he is there for, and that is what he's best at. Direwolf, which I never make, I don't know why it's in here, but, you know, Maestroke because I can, and he's a great generic rank 4, and his end mains because sometimes you need it. I made him twice today against heroes. So that is the deck. I will be piloting this at locals tomorrow, so I might post how I did somewhere, just somewhere. It would actually be down there. That's where everything is now, or has been for quite some time, because apparently I'm retarded. So yeah, that is the Geargia deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my Orichalcos deck, which not my old one, which some of you might know about, but I updated it, so it's like 20 minutes long, so we'll have fun watching that. But it's good stuff. Check it out. So thank you guys for watching, and happy new format, almost. Finally, dragons are dead. Yes, they're all at 1, for those of you who don't know yet. Yes, all the dragons are at 1. And 7 swords are also at 1, so that's awesome. Dragons are finally dead. We can hopefully have a good format. How are Geargias going to do next format? That is one question I want to say before I sign off. How are Geargias going to do next format? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they're going to be one of those decks that does really well at the beginning of the format and then just kind of disappears. But I feel like this deck has a lot of potential, and hopefully, you know, we'll take it and run with it, because there is support, future support for Geargias that's already out in Japan, and I think we're getting it in Primal Origins, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. And as I said this in my Orichalcos deck profile, but shooting for 100 subs, and once that happens, I'm going to do something very special. I don't know what that is yet, but it'll be special. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.